Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Please subscribe, guys. It really does help with the algorithm, and a thumbs up never hurts as well. So I got crypto trader Michael Van de Pope here saying September is bad, October is great, November is great, and December is great. Buy the effing dip. So how many of you guys did end up eventually buying that dip? Here's a chart just to demonstrate from 2013 all the way to 2021 historic months in cryptocurrency. And if you look here, look at September, guys. Look at September here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 7 out of the 9 Septembers that we've seen, crypto has been in the red. However, following those Septembers, we have seen Octobers in the green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 times out of 8. November in the green as well, 6 times out of 8. And December in the green, 4 times out of 8. So December, obviously not as green as some of these other months. However, during years where there is a bull market, December is usually that last leg up for many cryptocurrencies. Now, who bought the dip with me? This is Bitcoin on the daily, right now trading at about $42,157. You guys can see that green candlestick now just kind of poking through, showing signs of life there. Hopefully this trend line does continue to move its way upward. Hopefully we do not break through that and make lower lows. And take a look at this, guys. I just put Bitcoin on the hourly here. You guys can see what is looking to be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which means another leg to the upside for Bitcoin. Hopefully that is what happens. Generally speaking, that is what this pattern tends to denote. And I do ask who bought this dip with me because as you guys know, I was talking about this level, right? This level of new support, old resistance forms new support. I've been talking about these levels here. I've been talking about that yellow band here. And, you know, I was talking about it when we were still up in and around here. This is XRP, obviously, on the daily. And you guys can see it did dip down into that zone there. Full disclosure, I did get in at 95 cents. I mean, I could have set it lower, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'd rather be in the position than on the sidelines, being too scared to pull the trigger. And I mean, quite frankly, this could still go lower. I mean, we don't know. Hopefully it does not. What I'm seeing here is actually a double bottom. Hopefully we double bottom right out of that. This is what's formulating right now. Of course, we have seen extreme volatility for XRP price and the rest of the crypto space. So put it down in the comments if you guys did indeed buy that dip. I've got some news here, guys, from Ripple partner Airwallex. They've just recently raised $200 million for a global expansion. That's right, $200 million in a Series E funding for global expansion, product development, and adding new employees in its sales and commercial divisions. This was from a press release from earlier this week. From the start, our vision has been to build a global financial operating system that will allow modern business to operate without borders. This coming from Jack Zhang, the CEO at Airwallex. This additional capital enables us to scale our presence in North America, the UK, Europe, and other new markets, including the Middle East, South America, and Southeast Asia, and become a dominant leader in global payments. Airwallex's oversubscribed Series E funding round, which was led by Lone Pine Capital, follows its Series D round in March and brings its valuation to $4 billion. So that's huge news for Airwallex and, a Ripple partner, one of the earlier ones, obviously leveraging RippleNet technology. I feel like a lot of these companies, too, they started off when they, first partnered with Ripple, started off very small and have recently grown these businesses over the last, however long it's been, whether it's 3, 4, 5 years, grown their businesses to become really forces to be reckoned with. Just because now they have that cutting edge technology to be able to really compete with big players. And so, you're seeing this often. Companies like Airwallex raising a lot more money, getting even bigger. And, in some of these cases, you're going to see these companies start to swallow up other smaller companies, take out the competition, merge perhaps. And in some cases, you might see them merge with other companies to become global mega powerhouses. Can you blame them? It is a cutthroat business. And, worldwide global cross-border transactions is certainly something that is needed in this world. People have a problem that they want to solve and they want to do it fast, effectively, efficiently. RippleNet, XRP, definitely at the forefront of that, and Airwallex, just another, the most recent company that has raised more money for future expansion. We've also got another Ripple partner in the news, guys. This has to do with Ripple partner Flutterwave and 9PSB. They're going to partner up to simplify banking transactions for Nigerians. So in a bid to create a seamless and financial ecosystem to simplify transactions for banking agents, merchants, and customers, 9 Payment Service Bank, or 9PSB, yesterday entered into a partnership with Africa's leading payment technology company, Flutterwave. Speaking during the partnership ceremony in Lagos, the chief executive officer of 9PSB, Branka Marakjak, I can't pronounce that, said as a payment service bank, 9PSB is committed to delivering financial products in remote areas, unserved and underbanked areas in Nigeria, thus driving financial inclusion in line with CBN's strategy, regulation, and objectives. So this is specifically for underserved and unbanked areas. Of course, we know Ripple has definitely been making that one of their mandates. The CEO disclosed that in less than 1 year of operations, 9PSB has achieved significant milestones by having agent networks nationwide, present in all the states, adding that the partnership with Flutterwave will give one entry point to its customers, agents, and partners and enable the bank to enjoy more products and services that Flutterwave will bring on board. Here's a statement. She said, "Our mission is to drive economic growth through empowerment of the SME sector and entrepreneurs playing in the fintech space and contribute to the transformation of informal sector and formal sector, leverage strategic partnerships, and create interconnectivity between stakeholders in the financial system. Since we launched last year, we have been working behind the scenes to deliver on some of the promises we made during the launch, and we have offered our products seamless execution of process and excellent customer service." So obviously they are also focusing on those other things. All those other things that make a great business, and it doesn't hurt when you already have that base technology there, guaranteeing you the best service to your customers. So another partnership here. Ripple partners, again, partnering up with other companies. The theme of 2020 and 2021, we're seeing a lot of this, guys. And so for those of you guys interested in getting your Songbird tokens off the MetaMask, if you did use, the method that I talked about claiming your Spark tokens, and have now recently received your SBG tokens, they're likely still on the MetaMask. Well, Crypto Eddie here has mentioned wrapped and delegated some Flare Network Songbird tokens, or SGB, on her Bitfrost wallet. It's a very user-friendly wallet. Excellent. Thank you so much. So apparently, I still have not done this yet. Apparently, this was a fairly simple procedure. I don't know if there are any, well, there probably are some instructions online that one can follow. If anybody does have that, please do put it in the comment section of this video. I will pin it to the top if I do happen to see your comment. I'm sure a lot of people have been waiting for this for a long time, wanting to get onto that network. Have your tokens work for you. And so Wrath of Kahneman here, also just to that point here with regard to the Bitfrost wallet. Warning, do not give your keys or info to anyone who asks. I think there is a fraudulent Bitfrost wallet account posing as tech help. So guys, if you are on Twitter, just be wary of this. Bitfrost wallet is the official Bitfrost here on Twitter. And so after I post, I have a bunch of messages posing as tech support when I was posting how well things went. Never ever fill out a Google form for customer support. Real customer support will contact you in appropriate channels and doesn't need your keys. That's another point here. He also says the other tactic I'm seeing a lot is the whole follow back for support. Do not fall for it. Dingo ate my XRP here saying, just as a side note, someone hit me up with a link to a Google Doc recently pretending to be Coinbase and asking for my login. So still, guys, a lot of scams going on in the crypto space. Of course, we are seeing this a lot more. If it isn't Bitfrost, it's somebody else. And, for those of you guys still hodling a whole bunch of cryptocurrency, it's always important to keep your cryptocurrency safe. I always say this, I like to say this because exchanges could freeze up. Something could happen at, the last moment. We know Coinbase, for example, is notorious for freezing up when we see large volume events. I personally like to keep my cryptocurrency safe on a Ledger Nano. I do have an affiliate link in the description. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. It's just another option for a cold storage solution to make sure your cryptocurrency is safe. Not your keys, not your crypto. That's how the saying goes. This one, guys, from XRP Crypto Wolf. Judge has denied Ripple's motion to have SEC employees' XRP and crypto transactions disclosed. So this is breaking news. U.S. magistrate judge has denied Ripple's request for documents detailing regulators' crypto trading activity. So you guys remember, Ripple lawyers have been asking the SEC to provide those trading logs to see what SEC employees were trading. Well, the motion was denied. In a motion published to the Federal Register today, Judge Sarah Netburn declined to grant Ripple access to documents that could show whether employees of the Securities and Exchange Commission have executed transactions in Bitcoin, Ether, or XRP. The court had previously ordered the SEC to produce its trading policies related to crypto, and it was later revealed the regulator had none at the start of Ripple's reckoning. Ripple contends that the firm's representatives met SEC counsel this August. The enforcement lawyers stated during the meeting the SEC that SEC employees were barred from trading XRP after the formal order of investigation was issued in 2019, yet they are not, the judge is not allowing the trading logs to be released to Ripple's lawyers. So Ripple also claimed that the SEC has yet to produce any documents backing up their statement, despite being compelled by the court. In addition to that, by the way, in addition to those documents, the Ripple legal team argues that including individual trading decisions of SEC employees in discovery will, at a minimum, expose the lack of clarity regarding XRP's status and whether the SEC believed XRP to be a security. All the way back then, at that time, according to Netburn's analysis in the denied motion. But that doesn't seem to be pertinent to the case. According to Netburn, here's what she had to say. Defendants have not shown that such individual trading decisions bear on the issues of this case. Although the SEC's policy or absence of policies may provide relevant evidence related to fair notice or recklessness, how an ethics counsel viewed a trading decision is more likely to cause confusion or create collateral litigation disputes. So that was her decision on the case, and I will link this article here. Thanks to XRP Crypto Wolf for posting that, and James K. Filan here just also posting the actual letter here, the actual motion. The defendants moved to compel the SEC for documents, and basically it just read, defendants' request for documents reflecting the SEC's trading pre-clearance decisions with respect to SEC employees, transactions in Bitcoin, Ether, or XRP, and annual certifications concerning SEC's employees' XRP holdings is denied. So, denied letter there. You have a copy of that letter here, screen grab by James K. Filan, if you guys are interested in reading that. He goes on to say the court directed the SEC to provide defendants any documentation supporting SEC counsel's statements during an August 25, 2021 meet and confer that after the formal order of investigation was issued as to Ripple on March 9th, 2019, SEC employees could no longer trade XRP. Again, that is what they said, but they have not backed it up, as per this article here. Let's keep following, guys, and we will see what happens. James K. Filan also posting this. The SEC files a letter stating that it does not oppose Ripple's motion to seal certain portions of Ripple's objections and responses to the SEC's second and third set of interrogatories. It continues down here, the documents were submitted by the SEC for the court's consideration in support of the SEC's letter opposing Ripple and individual defendant Chris Larson's letter motion to compel further responses to interrogatories they propounded to the SEC. Although the SEC contends these documents are judicial documents, the SEC does not oppose the sealing of certain portions that Ripple seeks to seal. So, on the one hand, they're denying access to these trading logs. On the other hand, they are saying, no, we're not opposed if you want to seal certain portions of these documents. So, give a little, take a little. Maybe they want to seem like they are compromising to a degree. However, even just going back to this, the fact that the judge is denying this, I don't know why. She gives an explanation, but, realistically, it only makes sense if you have nothing to hide. Why are you so worried? There was also this with our favorite villain in this case, Gary Gensler. Gensler reflected on the issue but didn't provide much clarity on what makes a crypto asset security, while others as non-securities, but warned the exchanges and platforms dealing with crypto assets must be ready for enforcement. This coming from Michael at Val5Links. So this had to do with an interview he did the other day with the Washington Post. He reiterated his earlier stance on the need for strict investor protection regulation and suggested he is here to clean the crypto market before it spills. That's how Gary Gensler put it. The security debate has also turned quite controversial given the ongoing Ripple lawsuit and the recent threat against Coinbase's lending services, which we know they've finally canceled. Gensler reflected on the issue but but didn't provide much clarity on what makes a crypto asset a security while others a non-security, as I'd mentioned. But he did say that cryptocurrencies and crypto companies should be ready for enforcement. Here's a quote: "It's highly likely that they have on these platforms security investment contracts or notes or others that fit the definition of a security. Those platforms should come in, they should figure out how to register, be it an investment, investor protection remit. Now, not many have. And so I do really fear that we'll keep bringing these enforcement cases. But there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem with lending platforms or trading platforms. And frankly, when that happens, I think a lot of people are going to get hurt. So it's not so much just the cryptocurrencies, but also these platforms, as we know in the case of Coinbase, these guys as well. It's the whole industry. It's basically how cryptocurrency is transforming banking and finance. Of course, big banks have lobbying power. There are a lot of higher interests that we do not see behind the scenes. And in the United States especially, one of the most influential economies in the world, these banks do not want to be pushed aside. However, it is a better mousetrap. So does the SEC have a plan? And, there is some evidence to suggest that maybe Gary Gensler is looking to perhaps regulate, or the SEC is looking to regulate certain cryptocurrencies as hybrids, and maybe they just don't have that regulatory clarity pounded out yet. This one from Stéphane Hubert, bringing up this point, I suspect that he is planning some kind of hybrid regulation. So for example, Ripple XRP from escrow are considered and regulated as securities, and as a result may only be sold to accredited investors, for example. But as soon as they are on the secondary market, going down here, they are considered commodities and fall under this regulation. Same probably with ICOs. First securities under the SEC regulation, after completion under CFTC regulation. So this is going to be interesting because if you take a look at this, now in terms of Congress, I think there are two market regulators here in the country. I was honored to chair the sister agency, the CFTC, that oversees derivatives and has robust regulatory authority of derivatives. It has various enforcement authorities on commodities, some of those tokens, a few of them, but some of these have more of the attributes of commodities. Most of them securities, some have attributes of both. So I guess the question is, and this is a very interesting observation here from Stéphane Hubert, could it be that certain cryptocurrencies are regulated as a hybrid? On the one hand, they may start off as something, morph into something else, or perhaps there's going to be brand new regulatory clarity that is going to encompass all those types of cryptocurrencies, just those ones specifically. The other thing we have to remember here is Gary Gensler used to work at the CFTC as well. So he has a working knowledge of how it works over there at the CFTC. He is now obviously the chair at the SEC. He likely also has connections over there at the CFTC, perhaps making it easier for these two bodies to work together and perhaps create some sort of framework where they both can benefit, where they both can share the territory. Before there were some thoughts, some theories that this is going to be a turf war between the SEC and the CFTC. It does make sense, though, that they could possibly come together, share the turf. There's enough pie to feed them all. I mean, it is an interesting theory. That's just my opinion. But I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.